want to talk about this one for a second.
It's named Carl, right? We named it Carl. Carl, say hi to Carl. Carl for Carlson Boulevard. We have a huge room, so there was such a big space that I thought, you know what would be cool? Really fucking rock star like. Let's take the garage from Carlson and put it in this room. Just put it there. I mean, we have everything else. We got Doris's head. We got, you know, Ride the Lightning banner. We've got all this stuff, historical stuff. Let's get the garage and take it apart and put it back together in here. And it never came to fruition. It was kind of stupid and yeah, whatever. And come to find out that they later tore down the garage. So I was bummed. We went to Carlson, wasn't too long ago. They were super kind, set up the place, all that.
We wrote some of the records right there. Ride the Lightning, and that's the public original of the
Met friends from way back. They're all still the same and super cool. And talking with an old punk rock buddy of mine, Andy Anderson. He was in a band called Attitude Adjustment. He said, yeah, you know what? I kept some of the wood. Really?
All Master of Puppets was written right where you're sitting, because that's where the garage was. So the garage was right there. Whoever's got the garage, please return it. You have the garage?
So he grabs probably 8 pieces of wood. We're all a little different. Obviously Ken Lawrence, who has done guitars for me before, and is a meticulous, somewhat anal luthier. I knew he could work with that wood. But I did. I wanted it rustic. I wanted it like the garage was. Artists that we work with, if you give them too much direction, then it's not their art, in my opinion. You like an artist because you know what he does. Same with Ken. I know, as far as woods, I know he'll make this thing playable, smooth, workable. So I wasn't worried about the finish of this. You know, I was worried about him, first of all, making it a little too clean, and that he did not. He's wire brushed it to where it is really, you know, there's no splinters, but you feel the wood, you feel the grain. I mean, and it's almost like grooves in vinyl, you know. Ken is very into meaning and drew a story about what he thought would be fitting for this historical piece. It's multi-layered. Obviously, Cliff graced that garage, so here's the 3 of us, and this is Cliff. So Kirk, the Ripper, Hammett, who has the obvious sickle. That's Lars with his lightning drumsticks, and that's me, just being big and ominous, I guess. And that is quiet and saying no, probably.
I don't need lightning bolts or sickles.
I don't need that shit. And then this is Cliff, you know, portrayed as Orion. The sun across the bay, there's the bridge. Us coming to join him in San Francisco, writing Master of Puppets. Cliff passing and still watching over us in the sky as the Orion constellation. This is the garage. This is supposed to represent the garage, and the 4 of us going in there and kind of being in there forever in our minds.
That's a pretty heavy story.
No doubt. But not only that, there's 3, 1, 3, and then the 2 posts for the entrance. So 3132, 3132 Carlson Boulevard, which was another level that I was like, okay.